Here I have a 2015 F-150. This happens to be the Platinum, so to program the keypad, I can do it here, but in the Platinums, I think the Lariats, and I think even some of the XLTs, you can actually do it right in the dash. Most people know how to do it that way in the settings, but if you don't have that option, I'm going to show you another way to do it. You can program it from the keypad. You'll need your master code to do it. That's going to be in your manual. The little manual book it comes with has a little card. It's the size of it's like the size of your driver's license or credit card that'll have your master code on it. If not, you can find it in most of these Fords, no matter what year, by pulling out, and you can find better tutorials than mine, but by pulling out the little bottom kick panel right down here, not underneath on the firewall, but on the actual, toward the door, on that wall right there. And you can find the master code right there if you don't have it. I'll show you another way in another video that you can get that. So to do this, you're going to put in your master code, followed by the first button, 1 and 2, to program a new code. Or you can put in the master code and hit the second button, 3 and 4, and it'll ask you which code you want to erase. So I'm going to go ahead and program one. So I'm going to put in my master, then number 1, and then what I want the new code to be, and then what slot you want to assign it to. So memory slot number 1 is going to work for key number 1, so that when you walk up and put in your code, it's going to move your seat and your mirrors and your pedals and the tilt and your steering wheel and everything else for that slot, just like when you use key number 1. Or the 3 and 4 button will be for the memory slot number 2. And then the 5 and 6 will be memory slot number 3. So master code, 1 to program, or the first button anyway, 1 or 2. Then the new code, what slot you want it to be, and the new code again. So I'm going to go ahead and start doing it. So I'm going to put in my master. So blank, 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 5. So door's unlocked. I'll hit 1 to program. And you hear the lock cycle. That means it's in programming mode. And the code I want, 3, 5, 5, 3, 7. And then what slot I want this one. And it'll cycle again, saying, hey, I got the code. Then it has you confirm it. 3, 5, 5, 3, 7. And then the slot again. And you hear it cycle. So now it got it. So I'll test it by locking the door. If you don't already know, you can hit the last 2 buttons, the 7, 8, and the 9 and 0 at the same time, and it will lock your truck, whether you have your fob on you or not. Or, of course, you can hit the button to lock it. So now we'll test it out. 3, 5, 5, 3, 7, and it opens up. The other cool thing you can do is you can enter that code, whether it's this slot that we programmed, or 1 or 2 or whatever. You can put in your code, and you can, typically if it's set to only unlock the driver door when you unlock it, then it only unlocks the driver door. But you can put in your code and hit this, and it'll unlock all the doors, or put in your code and hit this, and it'll pop your tailgate. So we'll go ahead and show you, I guess. So same code, 3, 5, 5, 3, 7, and it unlocks, and then I can hit 3 and 4, and it unlocks all of them, or I can hit this one, and it'll pop your tailgate. Tailgate's down. So, and you don't have to do them in that order. I mean, you can be, tailgate's already open, but I'll show you anyway. So I can lock it and put it in 3, 5, 5, 3, 7, and then just go straight to it. And it'll just keep doing it. Every time you hit it, it'll try to pop. But that's an easy way to do it. I like doing it that way better than going through the stupid settings on the My Ford Touch thing. I think it's a pain in the butt. This way is easy to go. If you have any questions or anything, leave a comment, shoot me a message, whatever, and I'll get back to you.